Hello, good morning, and we are on the way. Well, there's an adventure rider thing happening today at the Ace Cafe, and I wasn't going to go. I really shouldn't go. I still could turn around and go back home, but I said the weather has to be dry-ish, and it is dry-ish, so that's alright. But yeah, I'm in the middle of getting my kitchen redone. So I don't have a kitchen, and I've got to get everything. Monday's going to be fun. Monday I lose the boiler. They're taking out the boiler on Monday and they're putting it back in at the end of the week, so about for a week I won't have any hot water or heating. Yeah, well, anyway, that's why I shouldn't be going, but I cleared everything I could yesterday. I done so much work yesterday. I was a bit knackered yesterday after doing it all. It's kind of like tiring for your mind. You've got so much stuff that you need to think about, like, well, I can't use this room for a kitchen, so I need to make up a dummy kitchen, another room in the house, and then I have to clear that room in the house to make it, you know, or everything to one side, sort of. Yeah, it was a lot. It wasn't just the kitchen I had to empty. I had to empty out like the front room and put all that square, you know, we're away. So it's like, good, I can put the freezer here, live off microwave meals for a few days. That's all right. It's just a bit of annoying, but other than that, it's fine. So yeah, that's that. But yes, carrying on. Sorry about the little life update, but anyway, yes, I'm off to the Ace Cafe in London. Nathan Millward might be there. He has said he's planning to go down on his Bentley, which is a fair old trek for him. It's not too bad for me. It's about 50 miles. And I'm going to avoid ULEZ, and I'm avoiding the motorway, so yeah, it's alright for now, but then when I get to London, it's just going to, when I get to that outer part of London, it's just going to turn into crossroads, traffic lights, and just a bit of a ball ache, really. So I don't actually like going to Ace Cafe. Actually, the last time I went to Ace Cafe was so long ago. Yeah, ridiculously long ago, over 10 years ago. And I think I went there, had a coffee and got out because I really didn't like London. Plus at the time I had an expensive bike, and yeah, I didn't want to stay too long. Going in London, I guess, on this, I could just turn the bike off and they won't get it started again. It has such a knack for starting this bike, but I've finally gotten the knack anyway. Right. I thought there would be no traffic on this country road, but evidently I was wrong. We are Sunday after all, so there could be a lot of cyclists about. No point in taking a fast bike unless I was going to use the motorway. On the back of my bike I've got a top box now, so that'll be a test to see if the top box stays on today. If it stays on today, there's a bit of weight in there. I put a bit of stuff in there. I got my tools and stuff in the top box today, just in case something happens. Oh, slowing down. Anyway, yes, Ace Cafe. You know, I thought, you know what? It's March. We're going to go to the Ace Cafe. We're going to do this. It's not particularly warm, but the reason why I'm going to go to the Ace Cafe today is because ULEZ is expanding. So this might be the last chance to go to the Ace Cafe, which is just outside the ULEZ, which I actually didn't know at the time. I looked it up and I was going, okay, well, I know that the ULEZ is expanding, but where does the Ace Cafe lie? The Ace Cafe is literally on the border. So the North Circular Road, or whatever it's called, it's on, and that road is the boundary of the ULEZ. So when the ULEZ does come into effect, you'll see a massive drop probably of bikers going to the Ace Cafe to do so for £12.50. Now originally bikes didn't have to pay the, well, that's a whole other, we're not going to talk about politics here. I've had enough. Anyway, let's just go to the Ace Cafe, and I'll tune in if something interesting happens or when I'm getting closer to there. But I've got an hour and a half to get there. Well, an hour, it looks like an hour and a half to get there. There's plenty of nicer places to ride. but it's only that last, I think, 20 miles. That last 20 miles is going to be a right horribleness. Just as you get past Leatherhead, it starts to get a bit, the air starts to get a bit thicker, and the traffic starts to get a bit thicker as well. Anyway, yeah, tune in later. Oh yeah, and it's Mother's Day. Luckily, my mother's on holiday, so yeah. But hopefully I see some other friends there as well. There's some other, if Nathan Millwall's not there, it doesn't really matter. I've got other friends there who are going as well. Right then, into the horrible place known as Londinium. Right, that's really depressing. 19 miles to go, and it's going to take me an hour. I don't think that's ever been possible. So that means my average moving speed is going to be just over 19 miles an hour. Great. Maybe I should have come on a cab. You know what, this is why I hate London. Just wall-to-wall traffic, silly cyclists. Well, not all silly, but you know, you do get them. You get silly drivers, you get silly bikers. I'm not being picky. I hate everyone all equally. And then you get silly 20 mile an hour speed limits. I mean, not that you can actually go faster than 20 miles an hour along here, but still. Okay, they're not all bad in here. Oh, 16 miles, and it take 40 minutes. Ah! What's there?
Duncan, how are you, mate? You alright?
You know it curses the bike.
This Marini thing. Put it right. Right on. It's not a bad ride.
Yeah, that's actually not bad. 4 hours.
Yeah, it's not.
All right, so just left Rikers Caff. Gonna do the last little bit home. Oh, that was a nice. I don't know. It was nice to meet up with everyone in London again. Hadn't seen them for a while, some of them lot. The small bikes, big adventures. You definitely have to check them out on YouTube. We'll have to put a link in the doobly-doo. A lot of them came back from Laos, and they had a lot of crashes and stuff. So they, yeah, they had a lot of fun, I think. An off-road adventure. On scooters, I think, as well. So yeah, they just did that, so that's cool. Met up Nathan Millward. It's nice to see him. I've met him you know, just in passing, you know, or very briefly at, like, I think ABR a couple of years ago, and some other things, but nothing major. So but yeah, nice to have a chat with him. It's a small crowd, it was very small crowd. Of like the Grand Challenge or whatever. I think I was the only Grand Challenge bike there. Could have been wrong. I'm not sure if someone came after me. It's what time is it now? It's about 1:30, 2 o'clock. I would have stayed a bit longer, but I had to call it quits and get back. I've got to finish doing this kitchen, prepping it for boiler out, tiles off, cupboards off, and then the builders can do the sort the wall out on Monday. So yeah, I've still got a bit more to do for that, which is going to be fun. So yeah, but yeah, this bike has been, I've been out all day again on the bike, and has it got any problems? Did a blast on the motorway with it, just to get out of London, because man, I really hate London. That was too much London. Yeah, I didn't go into central, but yeah, just around the outside of the central London bit. So yeah, I got on the motorway and just sat on the motorway to get out. Now I found a couple of things. This bike has a death wobble about 70 miles an hour, but that's probably down to the tyres, which is it was a bit scary, so I slowed down a bit. Apart from the death wobble, oh, and I've lost a nut. on my exhaust, but I lost that on the way to the Ace Cafe, so when I got to the Ace Cafe it was gone. So I don't know where my nut's gone. The nut for the exhaust, one of them out of 4, so the other one's still there. It's not going anywhere, so this should get me home. But yeah, it's gonna, I don't know if it's blowing or not. It might be a little bit blowing from the front, it sounds like it is, so I'm gonna have to look for another nut and bolt, hammer it back on or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Hopefully the thread's not stripped or something silly like that. Who knows with this old bike. But yeah, I need to get back, unfortunately. But yeah, London, I hate London. I really hate it. Do not like. 10 out of 10, will not go again. For a long time anyway. Also at speed, this bike started burning oil a bit. I could smell it. Started burning oil, so I'm going to ride it for a little bit longer. I will check the oil, they're still there, then I'll drain it all again, and measure out everything to make sure it is not going down too quick. But if it only happened for a little bit on the motorway, it's not too bad, I guess. Also going through London it got kind of hot, so oil started spluttering out of, or weeping out. Yeah, that was horrible. Anyway, I'm going to go home now. The thing that actually shocked me the most today was the prices in the Ace Cafe are actually reasonable. For London prices anyway. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'm not going to be able to overtake this massive fan and trailer. Please check out the Grand Challenge Nathan channel. I'll put it down below. And the Kiwi Media, that's it, Kiwi Media, link will be in below. Anyway, that's it, thanks for watching, catch you next video, whatever that will be, and goodbye.